Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the third and hopefully final video on this 1999 jet ski. It's a Kawasaki. It's a 900 STX. So far what we've done, we've replaced the starter. We fixed a piston inside the engine. Now we have a thruster issue that we're not getting any thrust from this. So this is what we're going to fix in this episode. Let me pause for a second and catch you up to speed. This propeller, I'm sorry, not propeller. I keep calling it a propeller. This impeller came off a Kawasaki 900 STX. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link down in the description. But I'll show a few clips here of me trying to fix this thing up. But long story short is that I did a lot of work on it. I got the engine running well. The engine sounds strong. It sounds good. But I put it on the water and come to find out it has no thrust. So that was disappointing to say the least. And so me being the novice jet ski mechanic, didn't quite understand the difference between a impeller and a propeller. But come to find out the impeller is bad. And so that's what we're going to work on today. Hopefully you guys will learn something. Let's get into it. This housing holds the propeller shaft in here. And if you look at this, I don't know how, if you can see down in there, but it's just all worn up. You know, there's no seals there. I mean, if they are, they're just all worn up. Oh, wow. What are these pieces? Oh yeah, there's a ball bearing. Oh, there's a few. There should be a bunch of bearings in here. Guess what? They're not even here. They're like completely missing. Just all gone. Or maybe they got eaten up by the impeller and just thrust out the back. My theory is that propeller is just going to be flopping around in there if there's no good solid end for it to sit on. So it's going to be going around like this. And you can see on this propeller how it's hitting the side right there. Right there and right there. So it's going to be turning like that. This is just wobbling around in here. Wobbling around like this. Around and around, hitting things. Yeah, you're not going to get good thrust, I don't believe, when it's doing that. We need a whole new unit, whether that's a propeller, whether that's just a housing, whether it's a seals kit. I don't know. Or maybe it's just another junk machine where we can swap it out. You can see, you know, this is in rough shape already. This is just the shaft and the impeller right here, and it's got loose pieces right on here, and even the shaft here looks like it's been broken off or something here. When one person was riding it and we got on top of the water, we were getting about 3/4 power, but I couldn't get on top of the water with two people on it. What I've done is order a whole new one of these. I could get a kit and fix this, but I would need a bearing kit. I would probably want to get a new impeller and a new shaft here. So I found one on eBay that just had it all together. It looked in decent shape. So I think that's what we're going to do, is just replace this. Okay, so after tearing this thing apart, these are the only pieces that were left. You know, a little bit of a bearing. We got, you know, a few half balls here. We got a couple whole balls. See, oh yeah, it looks like there's a little bearing in there left over. Doesn't barely move though. So, yeah, this thing is just too far gone. Look at this piece right here. See how it's chipped out right there? It's been rubbing on something. That's no good. Because look what just came in. I'm hoping it's in decent shape. All right, so let's check this out. Oh, look at that propeller. See, nothing's hit that. No rocks, nothing. That's why I like this one. Even though it looks like, you know, it doesn't look that great from the outside. Now, let's see how this spins. Okay, it hits a little bit right there. Oh, it's right there. Whatever that is. I mean, and this is the wear plate. I think it's okay to hit. I'd rather it be close on here. Look at it. Let's see. That'll wear down real quick, and that'll be fine. Oh yeah. See, I think just buying a used one like this is better than trying to rebuild this other one over here, because I would have had to take this apart, a new impeller, a new shaft, all new bearings on this thing, and then I really need a new wear plate here, because look at this plate here, how much it's worn down. It's been hitting on the sides here. This one, I can probably take this off and see how this, Yeah, see which, could probably use this other one over here. This one looks to be in a little bit better shape. This little gasket here. Yeah, this one is definitely worn down right there. So maybe just use this one over here. Clean this up a little bit, get this on here. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm ready to reinstall this on the machine. I mean, this came out of a 900 STX Jet SKI pump. Yep. It's funny how there's just nothing of this left over. Yeah, look at that right there. That just basically wore down. That compared to this one, there's no space in there. Yeah, this is how impellers work. They create a suction and a thrust with this container. It's different than a propeller. It's an impeller, and so you have to have, you know, you can't take this shaft off here and just expect this to work. It needs to work together. And that's not going to work very well, even though it goes like this. Still, yeah, this is not worth rebuilding it. Oh, there's another. Keep finding ball bearings. They keep falling out of here. This is junk, complete junk. This did come from someone in Florida, so it could have been in the salt water. I don't think it matters. All right, so let's get this back on the machine. This is gonna go in here like so. This is gonna fit on this spline right there. Right there. It's gonna make a nice tight fit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off so we have a nice seal right there. We'll seal it up really well and reinstall everything else. All right, I'm ready to reinstall this impeller. Let's get some Loctite on these threads. All right, I always like to start it finger tight first so I don't cross thread anything. Now I can pull out the power tools. Now let's turn this on and let's start it real quick. Uh-oh, come on. Do I have power? Something's shorting this thing out. This should not be dead right now. It is completely dead. Nothing? That is a lithium battery. Those should last a long time. Something must be draining it. I think I left this in the on position, which probably ran down the battery. I'll figure this out later. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. We're up to 13.3 volts and it started raining out here. So I still want to give this a quick try real quick. Yeah, so that's what it was. No battery power. All right, let me give this some gas. Oh, come on, man. I'll let this continue to charge a little bit more. I'm gonna let it stop raining and we'll finish putting this back together. Oh man. Yeah, buddy. Well, I think I had left this key on, and so I think that's why the battery was draining. Because normally when it's on, there's a light up here. I don't think this light's working anymore, but pretty sure there's something sucking the juice. Let's see, hold on, turn it on. Let's see if this works. Set. This thing is completely fried. Yeah. Anyway, I need to make sure I remember to turn that off. That will kill the battery. So here's my old jet pump that I took off, and these bolt holes are smaller than these bolt holes here on the new jet pump, which means I'm gonna need to get longer bolts so that I can go all the way through here and then get a nut on the back side and then tighten it down. So yeah, there's room for a nut, so that shouldn't be a problem. I guess they beefed this up a little bit and put bigger screws in whatever year this came out on. Maybe it's not the same year. I think it's like a 2006 or something, and this is a 1999. So yeah, I guess they made a slight modification. All right, no biggie. Just gonna get longer bolt one. You know, let's see how far I need to get. Probably gonna go in about that far. That's not even gonna come through. Yeah, so that's barely making it to the end. So I'll probably need to get another half inch longer than that. All right, I'm back from the store and I got some more bolts. These are a little bit longer. Okay, let's get this back on. I've got a washer for each one of these and a lock washer and a nut. All right, got those hoses on there now. All 3 hoses, all 4 bolts. Now let's just get this last cover plate on and we're done. All right, well, she's all back together and ready to get back on the water. It is the end of summer though, and I do not know when I'm going to be able to get these back on the water. I'd like to have some water footage in this video to show you guys because I really want to test her out. If I'm not able to get her on the water, I'll definitely post another video when I do. But for now, what I want to do is try to get the gas out of here for storage, because I know we have a bunch of fuel in here and I don't want to store that. That'll go bad by next year. So I'll try to get it out of both of them. But I got this new jiggle pump that I want to try, see if it works. And look at that, I already got some debris in there. I used this to pull the water out of the hull a few weeks ago, and I sucked up some debris. Oh, there it is. What is that? Look at that. Okay, well, I don't want that in my gas tank. Maybe that's why they make this translucent, so you can see if you got anything in here before you put it back in your fuel tank. But I think it's all good. Might be easier just to suck on it. At least I can. That's why they make it. That's why they make it transparent, so you can see where it is. Oh, almost got it going. Not enough though. Dang it. You can also prime the siphon by just filling it up with gasoline from one end and keeping an airlock on there. And then once you pour it out, then it should work as if the jiggle pump works. So this is actually a little bit easier doing it this way. Oh, it's coming out now, I think. Yeah. All right, let's put a little stabilizer in there. Now what I like to do now is just start it up and let it run, get inside the carb. Sounds pretty good, I think. I'm gonna have to end the video here. Once I get a video of it on the water, I will certainly repost that, because I think this machine will have a lot of power after we fix this impeller. So I think it'll be a pretty fun machine. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps me out a lot. And I'll catch you on the next one.